Why can it feel so difficult, like such a drain, so uncomfortable to feel stress? And what is stress? How does that happen? I want to talk about that a little bit. That stress, it's actually a byproduct of fight or flight. Really, we're out of balance. There could be a threat to our well-being as well. That with fight or flight, that basically it's either there's a real threat to our health or balance, or there's a perceived threat. But either way, to the subconscious mind, it's the same thing. Perceived or real, there's still a threat according to our subconscious mind, and that turns on our survival systems. And a lot of energy goes to basically make us safe, to fight, to flee, or to expel fluids from our body to make us seem undesirable from something that's trying to eat us. And basically that's what fight or flight is. But it's a lot of energy in a very, very short amount of time, a big burst, a blast of energy. And it comes from all the rest of our body, our immune system, our digestive system, all of the systems of our body that maybe we're not needing at that moment in time to deal with this threat to our well-being. And so all of this energy goes to survival. Now, if we're caught in this sort of loop, this snowball effect of being stressed repetitively, in a sense, it's an irrational fear that life is actually a threat to our well-being. If we don't feel good enough, if we feel unworthy, we feel we're a bad person, or if we have some issues in some area of our life that is causing a lot of conflict and stress, that we can get stuck in fight or flight stress state. And a byproduct of fight or flight is worry. When we worry, that gets us looking around and looking for danger to try and avoid the danger. And so fight or flight triggers worry, and worry is a direct byproduct of it, and that's stress. When we're stressed, we're out of balance. That's sending messages to our mind that fight or flight because there's some danger. It could be just an internal threat that we're just really stressed and we're worried and we're thinking in our mind, we're looking at, oh God, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to work to do this job I don't want. But why does it feel so difficult to feel stress? Because it triggers fight or flight, and all that energy is going to survival. But it's not being turned off because we're not actually just dealing with the threat. And then we've dealt with the stress, and we're now safe, everything's okay, the threat is gone now, we can resume our natural state. But when it's this repetitive stress where we're, say, going to work and we hate our job every day, day in, day out, we never get to resolve that threat. And it just keeps going on, and we start perceiving life as more and more threatening, and we feel more stress. All these chemicals are moving to our limbs, adrenaline and cortisol, and it really taxes our body over time. And so our body, because it's fight or flight, it's sending really strong signals that we're actually out of balance. When this happens for long periods, it's telling us that we're really out of balance. That's why long-term periods of stress and emotional worry, anxiety, fears, they feel so uncomfortable. They're trying to get our attention because we need to deal with the threat. So the best way to deal with it, just slow down. Take in a breather. Start to look at your life. Where can I bring in a little more mindful, loving care and attention? Balance your life a little bit better. Listen to your emotional needs, mental needs, physical needs a little better. Start looking at, if I'm stressed at work, maybe I need to either start meeting work in a different way from a different perspective so I find some joy there, or maybe I need to start looking for something that feels a lot better for my health and well-being in the long term. Same with relationships, but really taking a look at what is the root cause of that stress that's causing me to worry and trigger that fight or flight program on a regular basis, because that's what's causing the pain and difficulty and the uncomfortableness with stress and worry, is fight or flight. So contemplate that for a little bit, see if it fits with you, and then try some breathing practices and just ground yourself and breathe, bring yourself back to center, and really look around your life and go, what areas could use a little loving attention? My name is Arne Pedersen from Awareness and Health, and I hope you have an absolutely lovely rest of your day.